Hi guys, Miss Hallett here. This is your second activity today for Wednesday. Okay, so I am going to quickly go over the directions. You guys are so good at making inferences already. So I'm just going to quickly review it with you, and then you're going to make an inference from this article, So Many Plants. Okay, so when we make an inference, you guys, we are trying to figure out from the details given what we think. Okay. Now, let's just go through and we're going to read this page together. I'm on page 178. And if you would like to turn your book to 178, you can, so you can read along with me, or you could read along on the screen. Okay. So learn to make inferences. Look at the picture. It does not show the complete plant. Look at the details to figure out or make an inference about what this plant is like. Ooh, kind of looks spiny to me. When you read, you have to make inferences too. So if you look at this plant, what do you notice? Yes, you're right. There's spines on it. Can you make an inference of what type of plant that could be from your experience? I bet you guys are right. It's a cactus. Okay, so how to make an inference? First, you look at the details in the text. Okay, we're going to practice this, so pay attention. Look for details in the text. Number two, think about what you already know about the details and the topic. Think about all the knowledge that you have already about what you know. Then you're going to put your ideas together. What else can you figure about the details? Okay, so for example, this is what you would think to yourself. I read, I know, and so. Okay, so let's go over a sample over here before you make your own inference about this science article here. Read Nico's report. So many plants. Read the sample inference. Then use the language frames, which is up here, to make your own inference. So Many Plants by Nico Lutz. This summer, my family drove to our new home. Along the way, we saw many different environments. Our country has such a diversity of plants. In my old home, the ground is covered with sidewalks and streets, but there are still different kinds of plants. People grow plants in pots. Some plants sprout in open areas around buildings. In another place, we saw there are tall trees all around. Small leafy plants grow around them. It's a good environment for organisms like snails. The plants are so different in our new home. The cactuses are unique. For example, some have round stems. Others have long, thin branches. We have to protect ourselves from their sharp spines. Oh my stars, I saw our vocabulary words that we just worked on. That's awesome. Okay, so we need to make some inferences. Here's a sample inference, okay? I read that the ground is covered with sidewalks and streets. I know that cities are like that. And so they must have lived in a city before they moved, right? Okay, so here's a couple different places where you could make some inferences where the little red arrow is, okay? This paragraph here or this paragraph here. I want you to practice making a couple inferences. Say it out loud, just practice. I read, I know, and so. Okay, so you can think about this paragraph here. In another place, we saw there are tall trees around, small leafy plants grow around them, it's a good environment for organisms like snails. Well, do you know what lives in that type of place? Maybe you can make an inference on that. Or down here where it says, the plants are so different in our new home. The cactuses are unique. For example, some have round stems, others have long, thin branches. We have to protect ourselves from these sharp spines. Can you make an inference from that? I read, I know, and so. Okay, so I want you to make an inference on the article, so many plants. Okay, I want you to talk to yourself. That's okay, or talk to your dog that's there, or a friend that's there, or an adult that's there. But go ahead and talk it out a couple times. I only want you to make one inference, but I want this one to be really, really good. Okay, so you're going to infer. This is where you're going to type your inference. Okay, type an inference you have made for the article, so many plants here. You're going to click on here, and then you're going to start typing right where the blinking cursor is. Make one inference. I want it to be great because you only have to do one. You can totally do it. I believe in you. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. All right, bye.